Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And I hope the fan isn't making too much noise. If it is, let me know because I'll turn it off. It's not as hot as I thought it would be in my son's room. Because he made it seem like it was hot. But as you guys seen the thumbnail, as you guys seen the title, it's time to discuss it, man, because on YouTube, it recommends me a lot of different stuff, right? And I've been seeing a lot of content with guys complaining about, or just not complaining, just talking about what possibly can be going on with American women. Predominantly Black American women, but mostly just American women in general, and how they are in this generation differing when it comes to relationships with men. And I say, you know what? Since this is single dating, millennial dating from the single perspective, I gotta mention this. I gotta check it out. So let me shout out everybody out in the room. Chestnut, what's going on, man? Ozzy, what it do, man? Wednesday stream, help me get through the week. I feel you. I feel you. We're also going to, as we're talking about this, we're also going to be doing some more swiping because, as you guys know, I go to Miami every other weekend, and this weekend I'm really trying to keep it low key because I actually did a lot last time during Memorial Day weekend in Miami. But this weekend I'm just trying to keep it low key. Probably meet up with some friends. But if we see something on the Tinder that looks jumping, we're gonna take it there too, and we're gonna go to the Tinder after I give you the introduction. Shout out to Ascending. Don't let the feminists see the thumbnail. Oh, they're gonna kill me for that, right? I know, right? Rio, what's going on, man? Definitely, man. Definitely. What's going on, D Smith? All right, so yeah. All right, so like I said, I mean, I try to say stuff without mentioning names, but you guys know it's different YouTube people out here, different YouTube creators out here, and different just people in general who have come to the conclusion that American women have changed so much that it's almost irreparable. It's almost irreparable to get a woman to think the same way maybe her mother or her grandmother did because times have changed. But I dare to bring up another thought about it because my experience, and everybody's experience is different, my experience has been different. And I've seen that women, doesn't matter if they're Black, Latina, doesn't matter if they're white, doesn't matter if they're Indian or Chinese, women will submit. And when I say submit, I mean they will play the generic wife role. They will grovel. They will do whatever you want to the man they truly desire. And I've been in a couple of situations with guys, with women that have guys who they're married to, and they may not submit to their husband, but they'll submit to me. And that doesn't make me like this suave guy or some Rico Suave stud. Like you guys know, hairline out of shape, facial hair, like. But it's just the way that the woman you approach a woman, the way that you come at a woman, and it's just I think it's true, man. Let's shout out some more people that came in the room. Black Tobe, what's going on, man? Yes, it could be a mix of both. It could be a mix of both, but as much guys that's talking about it just being like maybe the new modern woman or just a new type of woman in the generation, you would think it was a one-way thing. You would think that was like a one-way showing, like all women just so changed. But I've seen women do other guys like dogs and just not and talk back to them and not listen to them. But then they'll go to another guy and the other guy had him so submissive. So you kind of got to think maybe it's something else that could be, in there. Maybe if you bring a little bit more to the table, not just money wise, but maybe if you bring a little bit more to the table, you can have that woman that's submissive. Or maybe the woman that you're with is not the one who's submissive for you. Maybe it's a whole nother one. You got to find another one. But I'm starting to believe that maybe it's not. I mean, maybe it's not as high as they make it seem about American women being just unsubmissive and talk backish. Because I don't think that's they do that for everybody. Not even just Black women. Most American women are changing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, but are they changing in general? Like or are they just changing for certain guys? Because I don't want to say I don't ever have that problem because I see it, but like, for example, you seen the last black girl I had on this thing. She was so cool, down to earth. She let a man be a man. I didn't really uh come out snap yapping like everyone else would think a black woman would. And I'm starting to think like if you approach them a certain way, maybe it's not. Global papers in the building. Brazil will die. Investments will die. You already know. Kevin Samuels, well, he's one of the guys that talk, but I mean, like he has some valid points though. I must say Kevin Samuels does have some valid points. I was watching some of his videos earlier with Big Show. He has some valid points. But on the other end, playing the devil's advocate, I gotta wonder, like, maybe it's just the guys that these women are approaching, they're dogging out, they're doing this to. Because like if a woman comes out to you and she comes to see you in a bonnet, she comes to see you without her face done up, she comes to see you just right out, without taking a shower or something, maybe she like just doesn't have that respect for you. Maybe she just doesn't really care. Because I don't have women, I can only speak from my experience. And I know some of you guys in the room feeling the same experience, but I can only speak from my experience where women don't approach me like that. Like they don't approach me on a hood, blah, blah, blah. Now, of course I had a couple ones that snap, but it doesn't happen that often. Like even when I go to Miami and I'm just filming and I'm talking to the women, like in the other videos you guys see me just post, like I never get that catty feel. But I think it's in the way that I approach them. I approach them as a man who knows his purpose, who doesn't really have to try to have sex with them. But if it happens, it happens. And I think maybe that's a part of the way. But maybe you guys have different other things, man. Fresh brother, are you gonna record a workout session? I'm interested in seeing your workout regimen is. I don't work out. I mean, I work for FedEx. I drive trucks. I pick up boxes. That's about all the workout I do. I got a treadmill, and that's about the other thing I do. But Global Paper, yeah, definitely. Milano the Travel Boy in the building. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He almost at 1,000. Bottom line, fellas, if any woman don't respect you, she will not submit to you. Yes, Air Force One. Yes. Okay, so I'm not on an island by myself. Because in my mind, I'm watching all of these different YouTube creators keep saying the same thing, whether it's like the Manosphere, whether it's like Sotomayor. I'm seeing all these guys saying, yo, the women nowadays is just so manly, so masculine, and they don't know how to respect. They come out looking like this, all type of ways, but then it don't happen to me. So I'm like, I know it exists. I know it exists. But yes, Air Force, I think women, if they don't respect you, they'll do they do all that stuff. They'll talk back. They'll not let you be the man, even if they make less money. I've met a lot of women that make more money than me, but that doesn't even change it. Like or who have a higher degrees in education than me, or who may be more wealthier than my family was, and it doesn't come off to me like that. But if they don't respect you, right, that's a fact. Okay. That passport coming soon, right? American women are basically men at this point, except maybe some girls in Doral, Florida. I don't know, man. Like, all right, so I can't count my friend. Shout out to King K. I can't count her because she's from Canada, because she's a black girl and she's like dope as hell, down to earth. She's not a man. She's not masculine like that. But I don't know if women are only masculine men to men that they don't respect, because a lot of us are not having the same problems as people like that are making it seem, and it kind of just makes me feel like I'm singled out. Like there's nothing I'm doing different than any other man. I don't look a bunch better than a bunch of guys. I don't have a bunch of money more than a lot of guys, but they don't treat me the same way. So I mean, it's got to be something. Maybe you guys can, must be something about you. We need tips. Nah, we're gonna start swiping in a minute. I wanted to wait till like the 10-minute mark before we start swiping and we go back and forth, because as you guys know, for the 42 people, I hope y'all hit the like button. But as y'all know, this is another weekend. I'm going back down to Miami, and I'm trying to keep it more chill this time. Memorial Day weekend was crazy. I'm trying to keep it more chill. I'm only gonna be down there Friday night, Saturday night, and I leave Sunday because my son's birthday is Sunday. So I'll be leaving early Sunday. So I'm thinking Friday night. It's this girl from Barranquilla, Colombia. It's this woman from Barranquilla, Colombia. And I met her when I was in Barranquilla, Colombia. But then when I was supposed to come back, the whole COVID thing hit. I can show you her because she cool as hell. And I'll show you guys. So let me share the screen with you guys before we go to Tinder. Because we had 10 minutes already. Before we go to Tinder, let me share the screen with you guys. But I'm gonna show you the woman from Barranquilla, Colombia, because I'm supposed to be linking up with her because she just flew down to Miami like 2 weeks ago, and we was in Barranquilla, Colombia. We was hanging out. I was supposed to hang out with her tonight. I was with shout out to Marshawn. I was with Marshawn, and I was with like his cousin and one other person. Oh, Stillmatic. I was with Stillmatic, and we was all in Barranquilla, Colombia, and we were supposed to hang out with them that night, but we went to the wrong party and we didn't see them, and they didn't want to wait in line for La Troja. So the next day I went to go try to hang out with her, but she was flying back to Bogota, so we never connected. But now she's in Miami, so I'm going to try to link up with her, and she's bad. Hold on, how do I let me add this so you guys can see, man. Diva, Instagram. Hold on. I didn't prepare this because I wasn't sure I was going to show you guys this, but I can show her because she's from Colombia. Diva. There she go. So right now she's in Miami, and I'm supposed to be going to link up with her. But she was mad cool when I met her, and yeah, she's a little bit older, but she's definitely attractive. But this would be like, it's just dope. It'd be dope because if I get the link, actually get the link up with her, in the States, I feel as though it can be more than it was when we was in Colombia. So I'm definitely I'm hoping that that comes through. But like I said, if that doesn't come through Friday night or Saturday, then I actually have another plan to hang out with the girl that you guys seen in this video. And this if you haven't seen my Instagram or my other videos, you might not have seen it. But shout out to this one. I said this one. My fault. Gorgeous. This one right here. So if I'm not hanging out with her, I'm going to hang out with her because, like I said, I don't know if it's for everybody, man, because I don't be getting the same from black women. I don't be getting the same vibes as like a lot of these YouTube creators be complaining about. And it's just so crazy, man. Like, if you haven't subscribed to my Instagram, I post a lot of videos on Instagram also that you might not see on YouTube. But yeah, that's that, man. So I don't really know if I don't even know what the plans is, but I don't plan on like really going out too many places and stuff like that. So let's see. 47 people. Hope you hit the like button. The effects of absent father are starting to show. I'm 19, so I've seen firsthand how lacking these guys nowadays are in their masculinity myself, and now that I'm self-improving. That could be a point. I mean, I do know it exists, but I feel as though if a man comes with a certain energy, if he comes with that father figure energy to the woman, if she didn't have a father, she's going to submit to him because that's something she wants. If she didn't have it, in my opinion, just as my opinion, ladies, don't get any offense if you're watching this. If a woman did not have her father raising up, it does make it harder to get to her. But if she sees what she expects in a father in you, she will be willing to submit. And when I say submit, I mean it in the most calm way. She will cook for you. She will clean for you. She will listen to you and not talk back. And this is just from experience. It might not be for everybody, but I'm just speaking from my experience. So please don't try to kill me for saying this. All right. I want to swipe a little bit too, fellas. So we'll go into more comments too. But let's swipe a little bit. We're gonna stop in Global Paper right here, and just got back. And we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna swipe a little bit. All right, fellas, ladies, if you're here. All right. So yeah, that's a cool. Is she in Miami? Okay, she is in Miami. Mexican. Let's have a drink. I actually have a boost now to boost me to the top, but I don't think I want to use that right now. Paul, I can't even see, but we'll just say yes. Syria. And there's a lot of I don't know. That's too far. No, that's too far. Real estate. She looks nice. Looks further than what's name now. Spade girl model. Nah, nothing there. Where's she at? Okay, 1,007. That's like, where's she from? She from Colombia in the United States. I be wanting to find. She 48. I don't know. I be wanting to find one of the women that be like, oh, I'm only in town for the weekend, because I know what that be about, man. Blessed to be Colombian genes. Yes, that's me. To be or not to be a cougar, that is all. Okay, I like that one. Let me see what she's talking. I might hit her with a super like, fellas, because she looks like she might be getting that vibes. All right, you're gonna hit Jenny with the super like. Don't worry. We got 5 of them. Don't worry about it. Let me get some more of you guys. Oh no. Let me get to some more of you guys' comments. I don't want to put that one in the background. Let's see. What's going on, Angus? Let me into the stream. One day I'll have an open stream. But most of the time I like to have my stuff organized. But one day I definitely will have an open stream and let a lot more people in. And like I said, you got a channel, so eventually we're gonna we can do a live show together, something like that. Mr. Bond in the building. What's going on, man? I disagree, Fresh. I think it's because you're a certain caliber of man and they treat you a certain way. I can have all the game in the world, but I'm not high value enough. Here's the thing, though. It's like when I meet, but here's the thing. When I meet women, I don't wear Gucci. I don't wear Prada. I don't wear the name brands anymore. I don't wear that name brands really like that. I don't wear big chains. I don't wear I'll be having clothes from Foreman Mills. Everybody knows how I shop. So when I meet the woman, it's not like they can automatically tell that I got 2 houses in Jersey, a house in Miami, and I'm working on a place in Mexico. It's not that they can tell I got 30,000 almost subscribers. They can't tell none of that stuff. So it's just me, how I come to them. I think you are the caliber you think you are. Like if you think you are not of high value, you're not going to be of high value. But as soon as you start thinking that you're of high value, watch how things change. Bruh, the reason why I'm so confident is because I get shot down a lot. Y'all. Like, come on, man. I get shot down a lot. And when I was younger, I get shot down even more. Let's see. Yeah, Milano Travel Boy. When I go to Miami, I'm actually going to try to go to a Brazilian spot. Whether it's going to be Friday night or Saturday night, I'm going to try to go to a Brazilian spot in Miami. Now, I've been looking for Brazilian spots to go to, and I only found a Brazilian restaurant on Lincoln Avenue because I definitely want to get a Brazil vibe in Miami. I already got the Cuban vibe. I got the Colombian vibe, but if I can get a Brazilian vibe, yeah, that's gonna be dope. All right, let me see. Doral for yes, Francis, that was definitely oddly suspicious. But here's the thing about this. All right, everyone would think that Doral has a lot of Latina women, and it's awesome. Doral is awesome, right? But where I really want to get access to is Hialeah, because Hialeah has a large amount of Cuban women, which is they're like the deep Cuban. It's not like Little Havana, which you have some dope Cuban women, but it's dope. Ascendant says if a woman thinks she has better options or becomes complacent, she may be resentful. Or yes, exactly, man. Like I don't think enough guys who have like platforms on here express that like, okay, yes, maybe the women are more aggressive to some guys, but for a lot of us, they're not really like that with like, and I feel kind of bad because then they give some kind of, oh, we black men versus American women, and we only date international women. But come on, let's all be serious. We love traveling. We love going international. I mean, if you go to Colombia, you go to Brazil, DR, Dominican Republic, but there's no way that you don't sleep with or deal with women in the States, even if you travel. Because there's no way I would do it. Like, there's no way even though I travel a lot and I haven't been internationally that much right now this year, there's no way I wouldn't be able to go without dealing with a chick in the States. So I don't know how they do it. A lot of guys are victims to their environment as well. Living in the Midwest, I can say we've got it a lot better than Cali, NY, and Florida. Yes, now I agree. Blacktober, I agree. I think in those major metropolitan cities, it's a different breed of women because what they expect is a higher frequency. Here's the thing, though: a higher status man, rather. Let's say a higher status man they expect, and anything other than a higher status man, they may disrespect. Put it this way: in New York, I probably wouldn't be close to being able to get the type of women that I get in Miami. I wouldn't be able to, because in Miami, even though everything's just like flashy and good, when you come from up in the upper East Coast and you go down to Miami, you kind of look like you balling. But in New York, I would still get women. That's not a question. But the caliber of women, you're right. I wouldn't get the same caliber of women in Cali, in NY, not Cali, but Los Angeles specifically, New York. But Florida, I wouldn't say. Florida, I gotta take that one off, man. I gotta take that one off. I don't think it's there. Okay, they talking about everything about Brazil is dope. I was in Sao Paulo, so that's dope. That's dope. Global Paper. Elaborate, please, Blacktober. It could be. I mean, see, a lot of people like they'll say, okay, you're from up north, so it's easier for you to get women down south. But then somebody from Florida say it's not so easy for us to get women down south. But if somebody from Florida goes to the Midwest, they're gonna get women. So it really, and they're not gonna get the same response they're gonna get. They're not gonna get the catty attitude. You just gotta kind of change the location you're at, because as you change locations, you become more of a high value man. So if you're in New York and you're not having no play with the high value, you're getting women, but you're not getting those 8s, 9s, and 10s. Try moving to New Jersey. You may get them 8, 9s, and 10s. If you're in New Jersey and you're not getting them 8, 9s, and 10s, try to move to Atlanta. You will get them 8, 9s, and 10s. If you're in Atlanta, just keep going down. South Carolina, Florida. It's ways around it, fellas. It's definitely ways around it. Fly boy, what made you go for UPS instead of FedEx? FedEx, they got back to me first. Actually, when I applied I've been working since I was 14, but I applied for FedEx and UPS at the same time, but FedEx got to me first. Did you hang out with Ace Live in Columbia? Yeah, I did. 2 years in a row. I met Ace Live in like 2019, my first time going to Barranquilla, Colombia, and for the carnival, and then we hung out again in 2020. Idea is bad. Let me see. She's a baddie, fresh off the boat. Let me swipe some more, fellas. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I just be swiping just because you might catch something that says, "Hey, I'm just there for the weekend. I want to hang out." And then listen, that turns in Miami. It's not like it's hard to explain if you don't know New York and you don't know New Jersey. But in New York and New Jersey, it's gonna be hard to get something that's just ready for it and down with it that looks good. But in Miami, no matter how you look, man, it's not that hard. It's always going to be, listen, in Miami, if you're the most unattractive man, there's going to be a woman in South Beach that's going to be unattractive but don't care what you look like and want to get down. Even if you're only there for a weekend. But you got a pregame. You got to swipe a lot, too. Wait, let me see you turn around. Oh. Is she going to be in Miami? Because I'm searching Miami. Looking for someone with staff. Also, I'm tall. Whatever. Maybe later. We're just swiping a little bit more. Ooh, dang. I'll try to keep the balance between swiping. This looks like fake. This looks like a fake profile. But this. Yes, I'm real. Of course, she says that. Message me on Instagram, Snap. Oh no. Looking to have fun. Like I said, I just want to catch one of them that say, I'm in Miami for the weekend, man. Colombian. It's kind of older looking. Let's see. No passions, so dancing. Peruvian. Mexico City. Why does it say Mexico City? All right, let's get some more questions out here, fellas. 61 people in the room. I hope y'all like hit the like button, whatever. Capricorn Way, what's going on, man? What's the topic? Honest Tomato. The topic is basically this: coming around and watching YouTube and watching all the different Manospheres and Kevin Samuels and different great content creators on YouTube. Not complain. I won't say complain. Talk about how the American woman is becoming more masculine and how the American woman is not respecting men the same way. Kind of made me think, well, I don't have those same issues, and I'm not just the most attractive guy in the world, and I'm not the richest guy in the world. So maybe it's not the American women changing for every guy, but maybe they're just not respecting particular guys. Because if a woman, there's been women who I've either dated who have boyfriends, I've dated who were married, and they might not respect their husbands, and they might disrespect their boyfriends. But when it comes to me, it's nothing special about me. But I mean, it's nothing. It's special, but they don't treat me the same way. So, and I know there's other guys in the room that just got the same. Every guy in this room has got one woman who treats them better than they treat another man. And I feel as though, you know, maybe you just got to find a white woman. And if the woman is disrespecting you, or she doesn't dress up around you, she doesn't look good around you, maybe it's not the type of woman for you. Does King James have a YouTube channel? Not yet, but we're working on it. You should give some of your sponsor. She should give you some of her sponsor money for blowing her Instagram up like this, man. Listen, man, I don't ever ask for any money. I just show you guys what it is. Like, a bunch of guys can go and like try to hit her up right now because she's in Miami. But if it happens, it happens. I just, the location does make a difference. Big facts. Flyboy, you have a hood vibe and swag, which is by way attractive. If you were the cards and bank types, you would not get much play. Yeah, here's the thing, Capricorn Way. You would get as much play, but the women that you get to play from may not be the same women I get to play from. And that's where I think people, like guys, mess up, because they get to, like, they'll go to a hood woman. Like, yes, I have like a hood vibe and a swag, and I go up to like a girl in Miami who's from like Chicago, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll give it to you right now because I like your style." But then if you got the Carlton swag and vibe, you go up to a girl from Chicago, she'll be like, "Oh, don't touch me." But if you go up to a girl in Brickell, you go to one of the white girls in Brickell, or you go to one of the Latinas that like dressing up, and you dress up as you would get more respected. It's just the matter of women that you go to, and it's not just black women. Because if you go to one of the black hipster women or one of the black women like that, they might treat you the same way. But no, you're not going to get a hood girl dressing like Carlton and having that vibe if that's your style. DJ Chisel in the building. What's going on, Chisel? Man, back in Miami this weekend, man. Chisel, I think you're still in Cartagena, right? Because somebody been asking me about Cartagena, Colombia, and how it is right now. Maybe you can give us some update, man. Try this in Washington, D.C. Try what in Washington, D.C.? You want me to try Tinder in Washington, D.C.? Or do you think trying to get a woman in Washington, D.C.? Because Washington, D.C. is one of those states that could vary, because it has the colleges, but it also has the hood. So it's like sometimes it could be a hit or miss. Let's see. I hope I got answered that. Let me see. Global Paper trying to get the carnival next year. I hope Brazil has the carnival next year, man. She MAGA. Flyboy. The top rated girls in Western countries have huge Instagram following, so you gotta join a line of dudes DMing her. Okay. Here's the biggest thing I've learned about this, y'all. Here's the biggest thing I learned about this. And I don't want to point out one of the girls I met just recently, because she has a lot of followers and she cool as shit. But check this out, yo. If you try to get at her or get at a woman, if you try to get at a woman who has a lot of Instagram followers on Instagram, she might blow you off. But in person, these women don't be like they on Instagram, bro. They don't be that way. Now, maybe a yes is because I have a perspective that's different. Maybe it's not the hood perspective, or maybe it's the perspective that I got turned down a lot by women. But these women on Instagram in real life, if she doesn't know you on Instagram, but you meet it in real life, you can hit, bro. Bro, it's girls that got 15, 20, 100. I've only hit one girl that has 100,000 followers. But if there's a lot, yo, there's a lot of girls that just don't really, they don't be the same way on Instagram. They don't have that same energy, man. So yes, if you try to DM her, she ain't gonna read your DM. But if you meet her in person and you go up and approach her, because there's a lot of men that's scared to approach them because they got all these views or they know. But if you go up there and approach them, bro, trust me, you'll be surprised. Also, I think having lower self-esteem or low respect causes issue with women. Here's one thing about women, and we're gonna swipe some more. Here's one thing about women, because we're gonna do this hour at the max. Women can smell fear. They're like a dog. Like, maybe that's a bad comparison. Ladies, if you're here, I'm not trying to say you are dogs. I'm just saying a dog can smell a person's fear. a woman can smell a man's insecurities. So if you have insecurities, yes, a woman will go and get you. Like that's why even when I I got a hat on, I'm like I don't care if she take my hat off, I'm gonna still talk to her, and she gonna turn me down or she not. Like you just gotta know your insecurities and be secure and try to be secure with them. I guess. Let me see. Full-time student with some fun on the side. Oh, let's see if this is real. Let's see if she's real. Hold on now. Fun on the side. Okay. I like this one. But I think over 1,000 miles might not be Florida, but I'm gonna add it anyway. Hi. Yes. Yeah. Oh, come on. Dang it. Hi. In Miami for the day? For the day though? Come on now. Hi, I'm in Miami for the day. They ain't gonna be doing that. That's too low. No super like, just a regular like. I don't know this. I just like anyway. She looks like that anyway. Okay, what's this right here? What's she talking? I like it anyway. Ooh, that looks nice too. Buenos Aires. Nah, I'm not nice. Serious relationship. Too far. Let's get back to your questions. Let's see. I'm in Colombia and Barranquilla right now. Shout out to Kevin Reynolds. What's going on, man? Hold on. Oh man, I don't know. I see a picture. I don't know if it's the same guy I met because the hair is different. But I met an older guy in Barranquilla that was living it up, man. But I know you living it up in Barranquilla right now because things are starting to open up from what I see on other people's channels and stuff. So shout out to all the people that's actually in Colombia right now, like showing us the the vibe while we over here in the States. You guys know my next move is buying this place in Playa del Carmen. It should have been Colombia, but the curfew is at 10 o'clock, right, Kev? Kevin, the curfew is at 10 o'clock still, right? Because somebody asked that. The Capricorn way, that's what it is. Black women aren't necessarily looking for thugs. It's the I don't give. Yes. Good point, Blacktober. Good point. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if you have that thug appeal. It's just once you get turned down by as many women as I've been turned down before in my lifetime, you start to IDGAF. You start not to care. So you just shoot shots. And eventually you start hitting. And you know what I mean? And if you sound like a square, that's a big fact. Oh wow. Am I that far now? Am I that far up? I am, my fault. How do you approach women then? I approach women, and this is going to be a tip. I hate to say tip, but it's going to be a tip. I approach women with the assumption that I'm going to fail. I approach women with the assumption that I'm going to fail. I never ask for a phone number. I never ask if they got a boyfriend or a man. I never, because I don't want to know this stuff. And I rarely ask. Like I don't know. That's it. That the boyfriend or man or that. When I approach them, I say, "Yo, if I can get the Instagram, I'm one step up because I thought I was gonna get turned down. If I can get them to tell me what they're doing tonight and hang out tonight, we're gonna hang out tonight. I'm one step up. So that's why I approach women with the assumption that I'm not going to get. They're going to just play me out. So when they don't right away, oh, then I'm in there. What's going on, Antoine? What's up, bro? Coming from you already know. Appreciate you, man. Colombian women are controlling. Their men are not. Wait, Colombiana women are into controlling their men. Not all, but a lot. I wouldn't. My perspective is that Colombian women aren't into controlling their men, but I feel as though Colombian women are possessive about their men. I separate possessive from controlling because possessive is like, damn, I don't want you to go nowhere. I want to hold you. I want to love you. I don't want you really talking to this person. But controlling is like, I want you to do this. You do this. You do this. So that's how I separate. And that's why I think that Colombian women are possessive. Honestly, a lot of Latin American women are possessive. I don't think they're controlling. Try Amsterdam. Listen, once Europe get that whole thing down to order, like I said, I may be going to London with my brother and peoples in October. So like that might be the thing. But I do want to get to Amsterdam. I haven't been there yet. I hear you, bro. I got respect for y'all too, man. Yes, they are beautiful with real hair. Club Amsterdam. Hold up. Helena Del Beach. Where's Helena Del Beach? I don't know where that's at. Is that near Hialeah? I'm about to take a picture of this real quick. Hold on, y'all. This is one thing I do. I try to get information from you guys, and I try to give information as well. But whenever I learn something like that, I'm gonna check that out. But you want to talk to a brother who knows? I've been here. Okay. See that? Listen, if anybody needs to know what Colombia is like right now, well, Barranquilla especially, hit up Kevin Reynolds, man, because he's actually there. Like you said, he's been there for 4 years, man. I don't know if he has an Instagram or a YouTube channel. Maybe you could let me know. I'll send me an Instagram message with the YouTube channel, and I'll leave it in the description so people can get contact of this thing right here. But Flyboy, when you get shot down, it makes you a lot stronger and more confident. Yes, Milano, it definitely does, man. Because it's like once you understand that the worst thing they can do is just say no, then anything past no is a success. Anything past no is a success. If I get your Instagram and we never talk again, that's a success. If I get your number and you dub me, you don't answer, that's a success. I like locks on the system, but it's so rare. Locks was a thing that took me a while to get used to, but I've seen some amazing women with locks, man. I've seen some amazing women with locks. Like, I don't think that, like, when it comes, I'm swiping some more, but when it comes to certain women profile, I don't be thinking they're going to do, you know what I need to do? I need to change the age. I need to change the age because I'm wasting a lot of swipes if I don't change the age. So let me work this out real quick. Hold on, y'all. I need to change the age thing real quick because the age limit got to be high for some reason because I'm getting these 40-year-olds. And the one thing about Miami is that you don't really want to go after a lot of older women because the older women are less likely to, especially if you're going to be there for a short time. Like, even though I do have a place in Miami, I'm only there for weekends at a time. And older women ain't really going to be trying to do nothing, man. So I cut it off at like 30, 31. So I'm going to do it like that. Let me go back. All right. I'll come share the screen with you guys again. 59 people in the room. Hope you hit the like button. Let's share it right here. Share the screen again. All right, cool. See, you also get a better selection when you go over 30. I mean, under 30. It's definitely a numbers game, man. But see, a lot of people, they're so afraid to get turned down that they don't even want to try. And even if the girl comes at you with that catty attitude, like I said, she comes at you non-submissive, and just walk away like that. Oh, listen, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do, and it will probably. That's the best way I feel as though you can get back to a woman who has classified you as not her desire and is trying to be disrespectful to you. If you walk up to a woman and she's like, "I can't believe you walked up to me," you go, "All right, cool," and walk to the next girl. And you talk to the next girl right in front of her. That's going to drop her ego, bro. That's going to drop her ego, and that's going to build your confidence. Because if that girl that you talk to after you talk to that first one, seeing that girl try to play you out like that, even if she don't like you, even if she don't like how you look, she's going to do something like give you her number, give you her Instagram, give you the time of day in front of that other woman because she wants to make that other woman look bad. Women work that way. It's crazy, but women work that way, man. It is so crazy. One of the challenges in the world is knowing enough about the subject to think you're right, but not enough of the subject to think exactly, man. For me, I always say there is no right or wrong. I always say there is no only way to something. There's a million ways to do something. And I'm just here to show you guys one way. And you have somebody else that can show you another way. I always say, listen, check them out too, man. Because, yeah, let me see. You have to remember, Flyboy, you're not the ordinary guy. You have a charming smile, most brothers, and you're very confident. Since you're short, you come across less intimidating than women. Actually, I don't know if being short is a benefit though, man. I can't really, because I feel as though I'm gonna do the best with the hand I was dealt. I'm gonna be amazing with the hand I was dealt. I'm gonna get it straight. But I feel as though for some reason, if I was like 6'1", I'd probably have a whole different catalog of women. Just my opinion. I mean, maybe it's wrong, maybe I'm right, but just my opinion. So I do believe it's the way you come across yourself. And the smile, yes, the smile definitely helps. Like I actually had Invisalign braces for two to 3 years. I had them on for 2 years, and I gotta admit that was the my dating life after my Invisalign braces was just completely different than my dating life before. Yes, I was still getting women before, but now after the Invisalign came, it's different, man. Women love a guy with a good smile, bro. I'm telling you. Let me see. Okay. Social media changed the game up for dating women. They got too many options. Here's the thing, Capricorn Way. I don't think that's completely true. I feel as though if you're trying to get them on Instagram, it's like this. If I go to your house and I'm trying to beat you in your house, or I'm trying to dominate you in your house, I'm going to lose because you know the game. You know the playing field. It's your house. But if I meet you in an open ground, if I meet you on South Beach just walking down Collins Avenue, oh, it's fair game now because I don't know how many followers you have. Everybody around you doesn't know how many followers you have. Everybody doesn't know how many guys want you. Yes, you might look good, but you walking just like I'm walking on South. I think it's different in person, man. I just think it's different in person. New York is tough, man. Forget this. Let's mark this right, Ozzy. New York is tough. Upstate, not so tough. Brooklyn, a little bit tough. Staten Island, not so tough like Brooklyn. Bronx, not really tough at all. Manhattan, bruh, you gotta be different. You gotta be a different caliber of guy to really get the ones that you think that's an 8, even a 7.5 and up in Manhattan. You gotta be a different caliber of guy. And you guys know me. Listen, I got stuff. Nah, bro. It's just different. It's just different in Manhattan. When I travel Latin America, we think the baddest chick looks. Let me slow down. When we travel to Latin America, we think the baddest chicks like us for our passport. Imagine celebrities like Chris Brown getting bad BS at home, wondering is the money. That's a good comparison, Mohammed. That's a great comparison, actually. Us traveling overseas is equivalent to celebrities having money and being known in the States. So yes, that is an equivalent. However, you can also have a lot of money and not be a celebrity and still get the same reaction as a celebrity does. It's in Latin America, our money just goes further. So that's a prime example. Even if the woman doesn't want us for our money, they want us because we're exotic over there. We're not as exotic here in the States. But at the end of the day, it's about how much money that you can spend to make it happy. I don't know if that's a fact, man. Now, no offense. It's not no offense, but here's my perception, and if I'm wrong, I'm not wrong. But this is my train of thought. My train of thought is this: when a woman from Latin America sees an older gentleman, when I say older gentleman, I mean 55 plus. When she sees an older gentleman, she looks at him a different way than she looks at a younger gentleman between the ages of 20 and 35. I feel as though, yes, a woman will focus on money more if the guy is about 50, she sees gray hair, or she sees something, she'll focus on money more because most likely she's a younger woman. So the younger woman is going to look to you as an older guy and say, yes, no matter if you're in Latin America or the United States, she's going to see you as an older guy and say, yes, his money, it's big. But as a younger guy between the ages of 20 and 35, I feel as though when we go over internationally, they don't really come for us for the money like that. So I don't know, it's just a different experience, man. Let's swipe some more. Hold up. Let's swipe some more because I talked for a little bit, I swiped for a little bit. We're gonna go 1 hour with this and it's gonna be over. So let's swipe for a little bit more. Like I said, I just want you guys to see what Miami is working with because wait a minute. Because when I go down there every weekend I go down there, it's a different bunch, man. It's I'm not against chunky chicks. It's a different bunch in Miami, man. And like every weekend is different. And it's dope, man. It's definitely dope. I might be linking up with one of the subscribers this weekend actually also because he said he's in Miami. So I might actually be linking up with one of the subscribers. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, all right. Now, I'm not saying she's unattractive. I'm not going to say that. But I'm going to say that if you're an unattractive man, right, you kind of know which women are going to automatically shut you down and which women might give you a little bit of hope. Now, this one picture here shows me that you may have a chance to really go down there and just beat this down. Now, luckily she didn't put a name, so nothing is no fair use, whatever. But let's just go over this one picture, and like I said, we're just hypothetically speaking. This is not a fact. Let's go over this one profile. Okay, so yes, from this page, it looks like she's hiding her body, which means she's probably a little bit chunky. But she has some nice teeth, and she has, a good smile, and big breasts. We go to her profile. She says visiting for the week. Okay, so that means she's only in Miami for a week, which means that she's letting you know that whatever we do, it's not going to last longer than a week. We're just going to have this time for a week. Okay. Then she says my toxic trait. Toxic trait is what really brings her down, and what brings her down is her curiosity. Her curiosity can mean that, guess what? She's curious to wonder what it's going to be like with you, even though we may never see each other again after this, even though we may live in two different states, we may live in two different sides of the United States. I'm curious to see where it's going to go tonight. If I don't know, you don't have to be the smartest person in the world, you don't have to be the most game in the world, but the way I just broke it down, if you don't get where this is going, because I'm not going to say exactly where it's going, then you don't know. Let's see if she has any other pictures. Okay. That picture. Okay, that picture. Okay, that picture. And we're going to go here. Yeah, man, listen. I there's things I can't say on YouTube, but if you guys are guys in the room, you guys know how guys think. Listen, I'm going to like this, but this is not something I would have to do because I have something that's already set up. But I'm going to still like it because I already know that this is a possible. If last minute I have nothing that comes out, she's basically told me through her profile she's with the wits, man. She's with the wits. All right, so all right, we're gonna get into these. We're gonna get into this one next. But let me answer some. We definitely, because I'm gonna tell you something about these things real quick. But we're gonna get into these ones. We're gonna get back to your questions first. All right, let's go. I mean, comments. My fault. Oh, it's so different than you think. Oh, I could be. I mean, I could be wrong. But my experience over there was like that. I'm from New York. It's all about what type of location and women you approach. Okay, that could be a good point, man. I always go with the person that is from the area that actually lives there, like Kevin Reynolds or Shady, because they're gonna know a lot more than what I know. But just from my experience, I've been living in DC too. Okay. The bottom line is money and fun. After that, you need money to restart the fun machine again. Yes, I think that does that. Like I said, in my opinion, as a younger person, I don't feel as though it needs to be that for me, but I feel as though that subsedes anything else. So if you got money and you have fun, it supersedes anything else. If you keep getting turned down, keep trying. Basically, definitely. All right. High value is about having bank. I don't know. Plus, that culture is so different than what you expect. Here's what I would say. Maybe he's considering Barranquilla. Like I said, he lived there, so maybe he knows. But I don't think high value is just having bank, because I know a lot of wealthy people who don't have the they don't have the charisma, they don't have the approach when they're talking to a woman. They're more laid back, and women they still take advantage of that. Like, I think higher value also comes from having the confidence of knowing you don't care. Like somebody said earlier, you don't give a like. I think that's high value also. Ozzy, I'm only 19, so I don't have most info, but I'm from Oakland, OKC, living in Kansas, Missouri, and Texas. Our women in the Midwest aren't feminine, but these red states breed conservative women. You get me? I don't know. I haven't been to Kansas, Missouri. I've been to Texas. The women are feminine in Houston, where I was at. They're very feminine in Houston. But Houston, I feel as though I did have an advantage because I'm from the East Coast. So that I can definitely say there's something there. There's something there in Houston or Texas rather, where you get an advantage if you're not from there. But if you're from there, I can see it being a lot harder, because I can see how they was playing other guys out that wasn't from there. We wasn't even balling in certain situations. So yeah, I can get it, man. I can definitely understand that. Yes, Denise, Miami is different. Tri Club Amsterdam, Hollywood, Florida. Okay, and is that like the Brazilian club? Because Hollywood, Florida isn't that far. I actually drove to Hollywood, Florida before. KMG King James, what's going on in the building? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Alpha male stat. Flyboy, what's your take on Texas and Houston? I heard they got some baddies there. All right, my opinion is that, and I said this before, I would compare. I gotta charge my phone. I gotta charge my computer. My computer about to die. Hold up, y'all. My son's in the other room. I'm gonna get my charger. Hold on. Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. Hold up. I think my son is asleep. Hold up, my son is asleep. I'm about to put him in the Oh, you can't see me, can y'all? Hold up. My son's asleep. I'm about to put him in his own bed. Look how my little man fall asleep. Photo bomb. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta put this on the charger real quick. I'm gonna try to talk here until he wakes up. So here you go. Turn his AC off. All right, y'all. I'm back. If he wakes up, I'm gonna tell him. All right, so check this out. Here's my thing about Houston and Texas, man. In my opinion, Atlanta and Houston are both predominantly black. There's not a lot of different variety of women in Atlanta and Houston. I can't speak about the whole Texas. I can only speak about Houston because that's where I went. But Houston women are more natural, and I feel as though they're less. Oh man, if you're from Atlanta and you're a woman, no disrespect, no offense, but in Houston, the women are less materialistic. They're way less materialistic. You can definitely move around Houston, and they got some real baddies there, man. I actually was talking to one girl from Houston I met who wants to fly to Miami to come see me. So yeah, Houston is definitely the place. If you want a nice, thick, bad black woman, and she's not gonna be stressing you out, she ain't gonna be too much about drama. You want to be able to get her, go to Houston, man. Houston is the place. It's like Atlanta without the materialistic stuff. All right, before we get into this guy, let's talk about this girl here. Let me break this down. Not this girl, but these profiles. All right, let me break this down real quick. All right, so check this out. This woman has sweetest massage therapist on IG. Boom, nice, right? Nice, right? Well, somewhat nice. Somewhat nice. All right, pretty good. Here's what I'm learning, and I know this seems so obvious before, but here's what I'm learning about Miami. How do I say this without being too disrespectful? I can't. I know I can't, but I don't have the patience to try to figure this out. I'm going to say massage therapists in Miami are mostly pros. Yes. And it's still kind of uncomfortable because I don't know what the legalities are of it, of getting a massage and stuff. But I'm going to tell you that the massage, if a woman says she lives in Miami and she has a massage therapist on her profile, you guys know where I'm going with this, right? So I'm going to super like this because one of these days I do want to see for a fact that, and maybe I'm a super like this, but one of these days I do want to see for a fact where I actually meet one of these massage therapists, go for the massage, and see if it turns into something else like I think it was, Lord, because I've had a couple of offers, and one of these days I'm going to do it. I already know the numbers, but yeah, that's just it. Let me see. It's about the big ballers in NY, probably. Let me. Oh, in Barranquilla. Nah, not in Barranquilla. Well, I guess yeah, but big balling in Barranquilla is completely different. Like I said, that wasn't my. I know you've been there longer. It just wasn't my experience. I can't really say that, man. Like I knocked a lot of stuff off in Barranquilla without even paying. So like, it wasn't my experience. Ladies don't care about looks, just money. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is that a dating site? This is Tinder. I'm on Tinder right here. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. This is Tinder. Brazilian registered nurse. I like this one. Lives in Coconut Creek. I don't really know where that's at. I think it's in Miami, but this doesn't look like a profile that she's looking to hang out, like hang out. But let's just swipe a couple of them first, and then we'll get back to the comments. Cause okay, swipe a couple of them. Oh, that's nice. All right. Lives in Miami. Oh, she might be a dancer. She is a dancer. The waist is big. I answer fast on Instagram. Oh, okay. She with the okay. Here's the thing about Miami. I don't really be needing that many pros in Miami because it moved differently, man. Miami just moved differently. I know. Let me not ignore y'all. I'm watching this thing. I know y'all don't want to see that. What's going on, Ted? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Women read your social class. That's a good Three Kings. That's a good point. That's a good point. The social and financial classes are big with women. Okay, Viewing Network says the problem is that women are demanding too much from men and offering less, not knowing their place. She should know how to submit, not make you work to make her submit. Here's the thing about that, Viewing Networks. I'm not sure if I've ever had to work or what I would consider work to make a woman submit. I feel as though on first approach, a woman knows right away whether or not she's going to submit to you or just drag you along or just be an a-hole to you. Like, I think she knows that right away. So whereas though you say that you have to work for it, I don't know, because I do stuff that others would consider work. Like the other day, I'll take a woman out to a restaurant and I'll pay for everything. We'll have drinks and then I'll just send her home. And then she'll be like, the next day she want to come, like, why didn't you ask me to stay night? Something like this, something like this. So where people might consider that being work, maybe I don't, but yeah. A lot of guys think women want a buff guy that works out, but they're more into personality. Yo, honestly, bro, like in Miami, and I'm only speaking about Miami because that's what it is. But the buff guys ain't getting the baddest girls, man. The buff guys ain't getting the baddest women. You don't ever see a buff guy in the club with a baddie, walking down the street with a baddie. If you see a buff guy in Miami with a woman that looks good, she's buff also. So yeah, you're right. You're definitely right, man. Flyboy question: what to look out for in East Point, Atlanta? I've been here since 2020. I'm originally from Rochester, New York, and I stay in Monroe, gambling. Okay, I don't know the areas of Atlanta, but from my experience at All-Star Weekend, which is going to be probably hyped on what Atlanta really is, because Atlanta's probably not what it is All-Star Weekend every weekend. You really have to. The best place to meet women is the food spots, man, in Atlanta. That's my opinion. You can go to clubs. You can go to like Tiger, ATL, and Marietta. But you're gonna have to leave off of East Point, man. You definitely gonna have to leave out of East Point. But you can go to different parts of Atlanta and meet different women in different clubs. But the most ability to get in contact with a woman without having to spend a bunch of bread popping bottles, they was at the food restaurants, man. Like when I was at Cheesecake, you talk to women. When I was at different restaurants, you just sit there and talk to them. When I met the woman in Walmart, it was Walmart. I met the woman in Walmart and we was talking. I got her Instagram. We started talking. Like, you got to go to these regular places, because here's the thing: if you get a woman, if you try to get at a woman when she's in her zone at the club, when she's in her zone on Instagram, you're gonna have a rough time. But you catch her in Fairgrounds and Walmart, you catch her at the restaurant in the morning eating breakfast, bruh, you're gonna have an advantage. Facts. You get specific women based on your personality, race, demographic. We can't catch them all. That's a fact, man. That is a fact, man. And for the longest, as a kid, when I was a teenager, I used to try to go after the ones that at the time I couldn't get all the time, and I kept getting turned down until I started going after the ones that I could get. And then after I started hitting all the ones I could get, the ones that I couldn't get before started coming up to me. So it's a strategy, man. It's all strategy. Let me see. What's good, Zevis? Toronto feminist capital. I recommend Montreal when you. All right. Okay. Once again, I think once I know this thing light is on. Hold up. Once again, man. Once again, Toronto is one of those places that I told you that you have to go. You have to leave Toronto to go to another place if you're from Toronto to find women, because the women in Toronto, they show nothing but love for me and me and my homies when we came there from the States. But it's a different reaction. But if you're in Toronto, yeah, maybe you do have to go to Montreal. Now, if we go from the States to Montreal, we're gonna get even a more reaction. But it's not, like I said, women, even in the site, like I said, women are going to disrespect the guys they don't value. It doesn't mean that they're going to disrespect all the guys, and it doesn't mean that they probably changed. It just means that what they consider a value is a lot higher now. Truth, you can't simp nowadays or you get ran over and take advantage of. It depends. It really depends, man. Like, it depends. Most of the time, you like, I'd say good 85% of the time, viewer network, you're correct. 85% of the time. Dude, it's a market. Especially in Barranquilla, Colombia. I don't know. Like I said, it's different for everybody, man. It's different for everybody. Yeah, I don't know. It's simps fault. An average woman is praised for her beauty by thirsty simps who can't get laid. You know, okay, I don't want to say it's anybody's fault, but yes, guys who just give women money and don't expect anything from it all the time, or who exaggerate a woman's worth or value because they think that's going to get them in bed with her, and it doesn't, they do add to the woman's mind state of now making it a little bit, wanting a little bit more when it comes to a guy. But when they do find those guys, like I said, the woman that when she desires you, it don't matter. Once she desires you, bro, she's gonna submit. She's gonna turn into a whole different woman, man. And I've seen it so many times. The culture in South America is, yeah, I'd say, in America. Okay, I don't know, man. America has some issues when it comes to things that are making it that way. But when you come to the table with plenty and she can't get you with the simple things, she tends to stray away because she has to come with more usual than dealing with. I don't think that one viewer network, I don't think that applies all the time, because for me, when I come to the table with a lot to women, she doesn't get intimidated. She gets more amazed that guys come like this. So I don't know if she strays away, or rather gets more intrigued. Like, for me, I think the women get more intrigued. They want to know more. They want to know how. They want to know why. They want to know what. And keeping them in the want to know, keeping that mysterious around you is going to give you a benefit to getting at these women. All right, we over an hour, so let's see how many questions we got, comments we got left. That's a lot of comments. No way. No way. Oh, wow. Yes way. All right. Dominican Republic, 6th of May to 12th of May. Nah, I'm actually wait, what? The 6th of May? You talking about next year? Wake up, Mr. West. You way down. Bro, I don't even plan that far, bro. I doubt it. But I don't even plan that far, man. These women are here, money. I hear you, but like I said, Kev, you gotta try to understand that this is your perception as a older man who's living in another country. There's just understand that there are other perceptions based on your age. There's also other perceptions based on the fact that you speak Spanish or not. So it's different. Sleeping with one. What's going on with sleep with? Women have kids before marriage, then blame the world for the bad decisions and want to blame every man she meets afterwards. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why they can get away with it for sometimes. Because men still put up with it. That's why I said sometimes I agree with Kevin Samuel says. I agree with the Manosphere says. I agree with what other people say. But I feel as though once you find, I feel as though there's still all ones that are submissive, but those ones you gotta just walk away, or you just tell them, listen, this is what I bring to the table. This is what I'm expecting. If you don't want that, cool. I go to the next one, because yeah, man, like if a woman has kids that's not married, and I go up to her and she expects me not to have kids, then I'll say, all right, well, I'm going. I'm not even gonna waste my time, and I'm not even gonna get angry at you because that's what you want. But a lot of guys get angry, and when you get angry at a woman like that, you give them power. When you put them in your head, you give them power. So I wouldn't not even think. You miss 100% of the shots you take. That's a perfect saying right there, Smith. That's a perfect saying. Facts. That's right, King James. Let me see. Their job is to attract you to come meet them. They want you to take care of her. Like I said, that was the whole daddy reference about if a woman sees a dad or a dad that she would have wanted in you, she's willing to submit, bro. Bro, you could tell her to go to the store right now and then get peanut butter and jelly and make you a sandwich, and she gonna do it, man. That's all it's about, man. Mason, what's going on, man? Nah. He's a lot more deeper than me. I'm just touching the top of it. Pause. There's a different type of yeah, that definitely. Let me see. Honduras women are controlling. Also, I know Honduras women. Possessive. I don't say controlling. I think she's possessive. Yeah, she is possessive. I don't know if she's controlling. My baby mama is Colombian. She made me cut out all of my friends. She had to be everywhere I was, and that ain't it. All her female relatives are like that too. So, like I said, I consider that being possessive. See, possessive means that she doesn't want you around anybody because she wants you to herself. Controlling means she wants you to do certain things. I don't want you to go to work here. I want you to be home at this time. I want you to not go out at all. I want you to, so I mean, it's a thin line. It's a thin line between possessive and what's the name? Hold on a second. I gotta wipe my little man's face. Sweat. Hold on. It's not even that hot. All right, let's go. No, Holiday is close to Hawaii. Okay. I'm gonna think about it, man, because I don't really know if I'm gonna go that far. It depends what kind of women I meet. Women who have kids before marriage want to blame every man afterwards and don't take responsibility. Yeah, that's sometimes right, but let me see. We over an hour. Let's get to these last comments. It's no kids for me. Here's one thing though. Most women with kids will treat you better than anyone without a kid, because there's more likely a chance that a woman with a kid will be more submissive because she knows she's coming with, and I don't want to call kids baggage, but I'm gonna say it. When a woman knows she's coming with baggage, she's more likely to be submissive to you. I mean, a lot of people don't like dating women with kids, but that's a fact in my book. I mean, that's a strong thing. Dude, listen. Nah. Bro, I don't understand how Migos didn't learn this stuff. Oh, okay, I'm fault. Dude, I don't understand how Migos didn't learn this stuff in middle school, though. Here's the thing, though, Todd, man. You okay? All right. Here's the thing, though, Todd. Everybody has a different life path. So in middle school, when we were thinking about women, they may have been thinking about video games. In high school, when we was like getting it on and stuff, they may have just been thinking about women. That's why people learn at different paths. And there's nothing wrong with what level you learn at. But the fact that it's a lot of us out there now schooling the kids, schooling the guys that are coming up so that they don't end up in a situation that we are trying to maneuver around now, it's all good. It's all good. Let me see. I know you've been to a lot of Latin countries. Do you speak Spanish? Have you ever considered Spain? Have you been there? They have the most. Sí, yo hablo español, pero es bueno. I speak it pretty good. I haven't considered España, even though shout out to Barber World TV, he's been to Spain. I haven't considered going to Spain. But it's something that if once I retire early, once I retire in like 7 years or 8 years, I would maybe travel a little bit more, and I would try to consider it. Let me see. What do they bring to a relationship other than somebody else's kids? Uh, Honestly, it depends. Like I know women who bring. I can't. I'm not a cooker. I don't cook. I eat fast food all the time. I know women with kids that bring a steady meal to the relationship. I know women with kids who bring a stress-free person to converse with without having to worry about. I know women with kids that bring other women to the relationship. Like it really just depends how she sees you. If the woman sees you as a man to be desired, she's gonna bring a lot more than she would than the guy who she just sees for a quickie. So yeah, man. I mean, maybe that experience is not for everybody, but it's out there. It's an experience. Um. Okay. Let me see. Puerto Rican women are nice too. Like, what I'm gonna say is, I have a Puerto Rican woman that's in my video from Puerto Rico, right? This woman, if I was to ever get married in my life and it wasn't for an international woman, it would be with this woman because of the fact that she's all around, doesn't care about anything I do. She just wants to be happy and she just wants to make sure I'm happy. And it's so dope because no matter what, but Puerto Rican women are still possessive too, man. Still possessive. They're still possessive. What's going on, Black Ham? The goats checked in. We're gonna end this live soon, man. My little man's sleeping. It's about time for me to go to sleep. I got to catch a flight on Friday, so I got to get my hair done tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. Whole game. It's a whole game. They got children and they are controlling. Like I don't. All right, here's the thing. A woman can't control an alpha male. I don't want to say it like that because everybody says alpha male. A woman can't control a man who is in control. A woman cannot control a man who she's submissive to. So let's just possibly say if a woman is trying to be controlling of you, you really want to either check that woman or you might not want to stay with that woman for too long because I haven't had any women that try to control me, especially the way that I am. And nah, I haven't. I'm trying to think of one that tried to control me. Nah, because when you give off that energy that you can be controlled, they're gonna try to control you. I haven't had the issue. What's going on, Zero Sudan, man? If they don't have their way is a problem with them, man, you really got to women submit when they see you have options. That's a fact, King James. That is a fact. Men, there are more of us than them, so no need to submit. That's a fact. See, options give you freedom. Freedom gives you makes it so that you don't need women that you are man. Once women feel as though a man needs them, they're gonna control them. Serious knowledge being dropped tonight. We get those likes up, definitely, man. See, the whole thing is that I'm not the only one dropping knowledge. We're all communicating, and that's what's making this live good, man. Come on, I'm gonna have to skip through a lot of people. I know I didn't get to a lot of people because, man, you guys commented way faster than I can really converse. The game is controlling, control. James, exactly, that's a fact. They get mad. Listen, man, like I said, you just gotta. Women only control men they feel as though they control. I mean, I understand you've been living there for 4 years, but the way you move may be different from how other people move, man. You gotta admit that, right? You gotta admit that everybody doesn't move the same because, I don't know, man. Save a hoe, what's going on? He definitely gonna make one. Sleeping with one eye open, yeah. Instagram, there you go, right there. Yeah, I agree. In person is better. Yeah, definitely, man. Oh, it's the traveler. It's us men's fault. Shout out to Mr. Traveler in the building. Yes. Where you at right now, Mr. Traveler? I think you was in. Where did you say you was going? Were you in Mexico? Or was it Miami? I know you was somewhere. I see you on your Instagram. Shout out to Mr. Traveler right there, man. Let me see. Meeting women in person is way better. Is way easier to connecting on Instagram. Nothing beats in person meeting. Oh, that's how far down I am. Wow, it's just men's fault. Online women get Nicki Minaj. Big fact, shady. Captain Saberho, yeah. You want a sex great place cheap? Let me see. What's going on, Blueback? Let me see. Which women are hotter, Colombian or Dominican women? It really depends what you like. For me, Colombian women, because Colombian. Here's what the thing what people keep forgetting. I don't. Sometimes people forget, not keep, but people keep forgetting this. Colombia is a huge country. Dominican Republic is an island. The bigger the country, the more diverse there are of people. So yes, Colombian women by far, by far. Let's see. He got a Gmail there if you want to hit him up. When you come into when I come to London, what's my plan? My whole plan is like when I come to London to actually before I get to London to actually get information of the clubs that we go to, brothers go to go to the club to the bars and the restaurants that we go to that has food that have salt in it. That was just a bar. But definitely a lot. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm thinking my London experience is going to be more Caribbean because I do know that a lot of black people in in London, are Caribbean. So I'm thinking that's going to be the vibe. I'm thinking that's going to be the vibe. Of course, my friends are going to want to do my brother and friends. They're going to want to do all the tourist stuff. Also, see the Queen's jewels and all that stuff. I've done that already, but I'll probably still do that with them also. He gave it earlier. Bro, you put me on Tinder. That's crazy, Denise, that you didn't know Tinder. Tinder is the business. Hope that's not somebody's wife. See, here's the thing. I don't go after anybody's girlfriend. I don't go after anybody's wife. There's too many women. There's too many women in the world to actually go after somebody's girlfriend or wife. However, if your girlfriend or wife comes after me and I don't know you, oh, she getting knocked. She getting knocked, bro. Come on, man. It's not a thing. Bottom line, you check her ass from the door. Yes. Sleeping with one eye open. Yes. At the door. See, that's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm trying to communicate to Kevin. I'm like, listen, man, it's really how you come off. No woman will be able to check you or do that if you don't let her check you, man. Oh boy, it's Jimmy. Fiji. Demo worldwide. It's Tinder, man. We on Tinder. I want to keep swiping, but we way over time. I'm trying to get to everybody's comment. She's named after the beverage or a flag. Let's see. Oh boy. Worldwide Tinder. Let's see. Come on, man. Nah, they all coming for money. He's right. Money is good, but don't be a trick and nice guy. Push over confidence. Yes, definitely, man. Right, go sleep, man. Go sleep, boy. Go lay down. You good. Let me see. I'm trying to get to everybody. So at least show your messages. You can't be the beta male when dealing with Colombian women. Their mothers raised them to look at you as the man of the house. Plus, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Sleeping with one eye open. This is what I'm trying to say, man. Like, yeah, like I said, I don't want to. I don't. Yeah, definitely. I'm just leave it at that. Sweetest H-Town in the building. What's going on, man? I know y'all living over there, man. What about ATL? ATL, like I said, ATL for me it's materialistic, man. I can't even knock it, man. Like if in ATL, it's one of them places that if you got the money, you can do whatever you want. But if you ain't got the money, you're gonna have a long night. And I said that before. You're gonna have a long trip if you go to ATL and you ain't really like got some money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm from Houston. I'm pretty sure it's Hispanics like 40% of the population. Well, I don't know. My experience in Houston, I didn't see that many Hispanics. And I was like, I don't know if you see my Houston video, but we was like all over Houston, man. And like, I didn't see that many Hispanics. Nah, bro, I really didn't. So I don't know. Maybe I mean you live in Houston, so you probably know what it is. And we stayed in the Chinatown area where our Airbnb was in the Chinatown area. So yeah, I don't know. That's not true, homie. They hella materialistic out here. In Houston, I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that vibe, man. In comparison, right, let's not say I didn't get the vibe. In comparison to Atlanta, I did not get the materialistic vibe in Houston. And I don't want you guys thinking that I didn't be these places, but you can see my Houston vlogs on the page and all that stuff. Let's see, chicken, you are young. Like I said, it's a difference, Kev. It's a difference. Going to Colombia for the first time in August solo. How long in advance do you pregame and what apps do you recommend? Tinder, I would definitely pay for Tinder. Definitely pay for Tinder because if you're going in August, they may not be on curfew, but if things are getting back to normal, you're going to want to pregame a little bit more because if things are locked down, you're gonna want to have something. It also depends what part of Colombia you're going to, man. You're going to Cartagena, you're going to Medellin, you're going to Barranquilla, you're going to Cali, you're going to Bogota. It really depends. But I would, as far as pre-gaming, Tinder, you could use Colombian Cupid, but I don't really think you're looking for that type of relationship. And I would say pre-game 2 weeks in advance. 2 weeks. Not a month, 2 weeks. Because of what you have to be fresh in her mind when you get there. It's not about approach. Really, wow, I need to check out Houston. Yeah, Houston's nice, man. I don't know, man. Happy endings. Very accurate. What's going on, Hakim? Get your Spanish up. Yeah. That's a whole nother thing too, man. But no, see, sleeping one eye open though, with the whole pandemic situation, I feel as though you're gonna definitely need to get chicks on the app, man. Because especially if it's your first time and you don't know how to move around, you're definitely gonna need to get chicks on the app. How do foreign women treat you compared to U.S. women? Is it true that girls rate you higher in other countries? It's a fact. It's a fact. Women rate you higher because you're more exotic in other countries. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Hispanic, whether you're anything. When you come from the United States, you're more exotic in these Latin American countries. You're more exotic in Africa too. You're more exotic in Switzerland. You're more exotic anywhere you go because United States is the #1 economy. So when a United States person goes over there, money makes you exotic. The fact that you're from this place makes you exotic. So yeah, you're gonna have a higher chance to get better women. That's the fact. Atlanta is like the new Hollywood, the new Los Angeles. They're too commercial over there. It's different, man. And I enjoyed myself in Atlanta. And you know, I'm not a cheap person. I'm frugal when it comes to spending my money correctly. I do budgeting and stuff. I'm not a cheap person, so I come out my pocket, and I'm not one of the people that say, "Oh, I don't date pros." I'm cool with that also. But Atlanta a little different. Atlanta a little different when it comes to it, man. Uber Beats in Cartagena. Not yet. What's going on? Words of weapons. Fort Lauderdale, Coconut Creek. Oh, that's far. Thanks, man. Yeah, see, when I go to Fort Lauderdale, I gotta be there for at least a week, man. Cause that drive to Fort Lauderdale is like a 45-minute drive, hour drive. We got traffic. What's your profile look like? I barely get any matches. My profile has a lot of let me see if I can show you my profile. Let me do a couple swipes left, and I'll see if I can show you my profile real quick before we log out of here. Quick, I do this too right here. It was like a quick swipe. I'm probably gonna swipe a couple more when I log off. Oh, whoa! Looking for a boat. Oh wait. Okay, well, you know what? It's different. And but let me see if I could check this out real quick and show you my profile without showing my number. Hold up, y'all. Didn't mean to hit that one. Let me see. All right, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. All right, let me share the screen with y'all. So this is my profile right here, y'all. My profile, I use a lot of photos, and like they have this thing where you can do like moving photos. You can't see them on here, but these are all moving photos, like videos, like short videos where it shows me doing something to action. Because if it's a short video, would do like it does more better work. Plus, you want a close shot. You want a close shot of your face. You want to show them that you do something like travel. You can see this is in Barranquilla. Also, something that's a little fly, all white, New York skyline. Something extravagant. Trip to Dubai. You see me on the thing in the desert, and then I'm in Cuba, and I show my condo too. That's a big whoop too. But and all those are videos except for that last one, the picture. And basically, I tell them when I'm coming back. Like I said, I'm coming back June 11th for South Beach condo. I tell them I visit the world. I say it in Spanish. I tell them I speak Portuguese, even though I only know a couple words. Speak Spanish. Countries I've been to. So basically, I just use what I like about me to show to them. And women, once they see this travel stuff, I got a little poem here. Finance fun. Got my Instagram, all that stuff. I said my profile is just as basic as everybody else's. Tell them my work, all that stuff, my YouTube, just in case they're interested. And this is wrong. It's not showing my. That's whack. All right, but yeah. And I be having messages I haven't even checked yet. Lives in Boise, Idaho. I don't know where she's at. Nassau, that seems kind of far. Yeah. Matches. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. All right, there we go. I like her too. All right, so let's get to the rest of these questions. 4 minutes and I'm signing out because it's going to be over an hour, 30 minutes. 4 minutes of signing out. Let's see. Try not to go by. LMS looks or money. LMS or looks, money status is real. If you don't have looks or status, you need money. There you go. If not need. Okay. If you don't have looks, you don't have game or approach or personality or status. Yes, money can be used. But if you don't have money or status, you can use approach. You got to have one or two of the three. Exactly. He said it right. I don't know, man. Let's see. Travelmatic, what's going on, man? All right, we almost at the end. We almost at the end, everybody. So we're gonna speed through this right here. We got 3 minutes and then we shutting off. I'm trying to get to anybody's question. If you're in Atlanta, go to Battery, where the Braves are playing. Okay, look at it. If you are in Atlanta, go to Battery when the Braves play during the weekends. Good info right there. Ted, talk more about MIA moves different. How MIA moves different. I imagine it's different than the Bay, Cali. MIA moves different because it's a transitional city. I said it before, it's a transitional city, but not underexposed, meaning that people come in and out of MIA all the time. People, when they go to MIA, they see it more as a paradise. They see it as a place where you can go and just have fun and then leave and go back to your regular job. So when they come to Miami, they're willing to let loose more. Women willing to let loose more. They want to, do crazy stuff. And they don't care if they bring all their girls with them. Their girls want to do crazy stuff. So that's why MIA moved differently, man. And plus, MIA isn't as expensive as New York, LA, or some parts of New Jersey. And so you could do more with that. Yes, neutral territory. Let's see, joking, what's going on? Pro Spanish women will definitely not be cold approach enough. Wait. Spanish will not be cold approach enough. I don't know. As long as you know a couple words, they'll be impressed by that, man. Battery is the place. Buckhead, Flyboy. I'm going to Puerto Plata Wednesday. Okay. Hakim, man, I hope you got a channel or something, man. Maybe you could help some people out, man. Use careful when your apps got minutes left. Fact, check out Flex app for plane tickets. I usually use Google Apps. It's pretty good for me. Let's see. But in support of Colombian Latin women, they're usually culturally. Yes, that's a fact. They are usually loyal, man. Retired in 7 years. Yeah, I gave up a lot when I was real younger. They can't control you if. Yes, exactly, Black. Trying to get to everybody's names. You should do more streams like this eventually. Well, I do streams like this every not every Wednesday, but when I do these streams, they're on Wednesdays when we just talk about the single man's perspective of dating, millennial dating. Vibes in Atlanta, city is changing for the worse. I don't say shit. It's Atlanta different, man. My experience, Atlanta different, and I like it in some aspect, but it's different. But I'm here, so let's see, let's go. Let's try to get everybody in. Yeah, I think that's also a fact. ATL, I don't want to say that. Like I said, that's why I tell you guys when I speak, I know that we have an advantage down there. So I try to take that into consideration and say when I say like, oh, it's easy here or it's easy here, I try to take that in consideration so you guys know that I do understand that yes, it's a different vibe for somebody out of the state, especially if you're in New York. Brooklyn in the building. I would pregame a month if the number games. The more Jet Set and Mac, what's going on? I used to so before the pandemic, I would say yes, a month, but because of the pandemic, now I feel as though the closer to your going in 2 weeks, you'll still keep one in mind. It's hard if you don't speak Spanish to really like converse with a woman that you're going to a country to see for a whole month before the thing. But 2 weeks, you'll be all right. Cartagena got so many hustling freak. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. What's going on, Sterling? It's cool, man. You can always catch the recap, man. I'm over the time. I'm just trying to show everybody's message because I want to show y'all I appreciate you guys coming in. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I just want to appreciate you guys coming in. Let's see if I'm almost done. All right, there. I got a girl. Yeah, when I get to I cannot. I mean, I could wait. I'm not gonna say I can't wait, but I'm going to be very happy when I finally get to Africa and I'm able to do my 5-country tour and I'm there for a month. It's gonna be tough because that's gonna be the longest trip I've ever been on. But it's by the time I'm able to go to Africa, I'm gonna have the place in Mexico already. I'm gonna be able to retire soon, and I'm gonna take that month trip. Best city in Colombia for thick black women. Cali or Cartagena. It's a mix. I'm sorry. Cali has a natural black women look, natural big butt look, but Cartagena has the more perfect body shape. Like, yes, Cali women are known for their curves, Cali curves, but Cartagena is going to have more of a that more less than a thick. Like, it's hard to explain. Thick. Hopefully you understand. It's thick, which is a fat butt, but thick, and then it's like model, like built body. So Cali, I'll say Cartagena or Cali. I'll put them in the top. Are Washington D.C. girls easy and cool to hang out with? Washington D.C. girls are it depends. If you're talking about the hood ones, maybe not. If you're talking about the ones that go to the colleges. If you're one of them brothers that like having educated talks, yes, 100%. Joe Vargas, what's going on? Nah, just like Scarface, first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. Oh man, let me see, bro. You spamming? Chill out. Let's see. What are your best tips for the first-time travelers to get over fear of having a good trip and come back with any problem? My experience, eat what you know is not going to make you feel bad, and knock something down the first day. If you pay for something, if you got to pay for it, or if you get a girl, you knock something down the first day, you're not worried about sex really no more for the rest of the trip. You might still have it, but it is a big factor that's going. So that you can know right away that 1, you went to a foreign country and you had sex. 2, you went to a foreign country and you got to see some sights. 3, you went to a foreign country and you didn't spend as much money as you would in the States. Once those 3s come, that's all you got to worry about, man. You got to worry about anything else, man. But I would start off somewhere like Mexico first or Dominican Republic. And the last 2 comments, women respect the man that has confidence. Facts. Always looking for them directly in the eye when talking to them. Facts. Always looking in the eye, man. They don't respect you if you keep looking away. And Ozzy says the lesson for tonight, women desire, yes. And thanks for saying it at the end. I think the lesson for tonight is that women desire powerful men. either a celebrity or act like it, or if you powerful or confident men. That's my opinion. And I appreciate everybody for coming in here. Everybody staying around. Thank you for communicating with me and helping me, get the words I wanted to say and teaching everybody in the room, man. It's your boy FRE$H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And I think I'll see you guys on the next video, which will probably be in Miami. Peace.